A tour around Jerusalem in an area called Arzei Bira over here. So enjoy, sit back and enjoy Eretz Yisrael over here as we check the scenes of Jerusalem over here. Here on this very, just before Shabbat here on Thursday in 2025, November 25. So enjoy. First of all, this Arzei Bira, but this yeshiva called Or Samech is over there. Rehov Shimon HaTzadik, a famous street. And let's explore this specific area of Arzei Bira, friends. Over here, a very famous part of Jerusalem, which was taken in control in 1967. We've got a synagogue here, or it used to be a synagogue. I think they've done something to it. And nothing like residential Jerusalem. Just seeing the side streets of Jerusalem. There's a kindergarten here of some sort. There's a lot of Torah learning parks around here. I think there's famous Stajinsky's mikveh quite nearby. Arzei Bira, as you can see the road sign. Friends, they've got a beautiful park here. It's like a main central square area here in Jerusalem. As we're a community and we travel all over Israel and explore all over this beautiful country. As we tour archaeological Israel today, there's I think makolet here, there's synagogues here. Oh wow, check that out. Wow. That would have made an amazing short clip. That would have, an entire pack of birds there was over there. And we've toured all over Jerusalem today, and there's proper archaeological and amazing. Nothing beats Jerusalem, friends. We are a community and we love exploring this beautiful country and the holy city of Jerusalem. There's a whole archaeological trail over here also, which you have to point out. Friends, we're touring Arzei Bira. Look at the field here, it's a nice area to live in. I was just in the Yeshiva Or Samech institutions just this morning. Just filmed here, and you've got acres of park here, area. And thank God, it looks like here at the time of recording, finally we're beginning to get a few droplets of rain, which the country very much needs. That I will definitely stress over. I think they do bonfires over here on Lag BaOmer, respectively, in this part of the area. It's a part of it's like a village kind of thing. It's an ultra-Orthodox area. It was captured in the 1967 war. But I love the trees of Israel, friends. Amazing. We've got table tennis courts over here. Yeah, I think they do a bonfire here every Lag BaOmer. That's something to point out. As we're a community, we explore all over Israel. So this is definitely an ultra-Orthodox neighborhood that I will point out here from the beginning. And just walking this land of Israel, there's nothing like it. It's all gold, friends. This is all gold. This country is. It's a country of gold. That's our state over. Let's get another view here in different parts as we are just walking around the area. There's a famous, massive men's mikveh over here called the Jinskis, and they also have, I think, a Shabbat kitchen also, I have to point out. This, I think, eventually leads to close to Shmuel and Abi Street. But this is, once again, we're still in Arzei Bira, which is the Beit Yaakov school here. Happens to be. This is the Beit Midrash here. It's actually very near also an area called Malot Daphna. We've got famous makolet here also. You can see the morning There's different shops there. Just going towards the other end of it. I think the mikveh, this mikveh purification bath is also quite nearby. There's something I definitely have to point out. As you can see, biblically Israel, this is different parts over here. There's synagogues. This is just going back towards the main area of the Arzei Bira. You can see there's some flowers. It's a very large park over here. As we're a community, friends, we love to explore all over Israel and Jerusalem. It's a famous makolet. I remember we used to buy foods over here back in the day. It's just another view of the park. Like, let's say it's a much more exclusive area. That's one thing I would definitely state about this specific park in of itself. There's different Beit Midrashes. One of it is called over here a Beit Midrash Ater Shalom, Kamarna. See what we've got behind here. It's the alleyways of Israel. We've got like a health clinic here. Got Ater Shalom. Happens to be a Beit Midrash here. Some nice houses actually here. I think this could be quite near the purification bath. Just go back up and see the angles of the street. I think this eventually leads to the road of Shmuel Navi. So I think over here is the mikveh. It's called the Jinsky, another famous site here in Israel. This purification bath. Let's just get another angle over here. So they've got all old Jewish books here. And that's another angle or entrance into this specific area. And then eventually we get into the Shmuel Navi street here, where we've actually been before. If we have to point out, we want to explore the side road here, and just all of Jerusalem is holy. Friends, that's the first thing I will point out over here. In regards to the capital city of Eretz Israel. Friends, anyone tuning in, we are exploring Jerusalem, an ultra-Orthodox neighborhood. Now we're in the road called Shmuel Navi, the Prophet Samuel. So the goal is going to be to walk towards the street called Bar Ilan over here. And we are yearning for rain at the moment, at the time of recording. The country is. See some of the side streets and the schools over here. Now we're going towards Shmuel Navi Street, but because we already walked in the street on a previous occasion, I'd like to explore some of the side streets here, so you get the feel of what residential Jerusalem actually is over here. You see people hang their clothes outside because of the hot weather. Obviously, I'm recording this at a time period of November 2025, so we are yearning for there to be rain. We're now in the side streets of Shmuel Navi. So we're going to go towards Bar Ilan Street here in Jerusalem. Another tour here of Jerusalem. And nothing is better than walking in Israel. Over here. Sheesh Beit Yisrael. Wow, amazing. Okay. Now we've got the Titar Street right next to us. Rehov Titar. This is another side of Arzei Bira. My friends, we're a community. We explore all over Israel. So today we are exploring this Arzei Bira area, and now we're going towards Shmuel. We've got different falafel restaurants and places. They've got like small shops here. The bright green. Just the other can see the houses, the buildings inside here. Hair design place. Official Samok. Oh wow, I've got Nagila place here. Very interesting. If you like to smoke Nagila, probably have already got a printing house. Now over here, if you walk up here, you're up in the area of Geula. Over here, if you were to walk up this way, friends. And see different rabbis, different letters. The Tuche Hotam Street over here. Now walking along this street over here, you can see proper residential streets here in Jerusalem. Our friends, as a community, we're exploring all over Israel. Please, everyone joining in, subscribe to the channel. Please. It's a live video. This is another entrance to Shmuel and Avi Street over here. Let's just go inside this specific area. You can see the housings here, like an old side. It's quite near Shimon HaTzadik. Let's see if there's an entrance. What's interesting, all these streets, you've got parks and car parks and so on and so forth. You've got so many different things over here. This is all residential Israel, historic Israel also. I must point out, you've got a park over here also. Just you can feel the air of the Torah here also. Nothing beats Torah Eretz Israel over here, friends. There's a nice cool gate system here. Just walking and, well, it's a fresh air. Just walking the back streets over here, of the area. And we're coming back to the road just to get an inside of what it actually looks like over here, these side streets, which is something very special. Look at that tree there. Friends, everyone was touring Jerusalem inside the ultra-Orthodox area, like exploring the residential part. Just look at the stone floor of Jerusalem. It's amazing. Anyone tuning in live, please subscribe to the channel. Please, as we explore all over Israel, the same road as we came from originally. And you can see the other side of the road. I think down there's a lot of restaurants. A proper residential Israel, friends. Over here, Rehov Shmuel HaNavi, Samuel the Prophet Street, as they say. Okay, it looks like they're doing some building works, but we get to explore Israel in its splendor. Friend, anyone watching live, please subscribe. We've got fantastic content here. We've got some benches. They're doing some road works here in the road, so hence you can't really see the splendor of the other side of the road, but this ultra-Orthodox area here in Jerusalem. I'm just going to make my visit to a yeshiva, a Talmudic academy over here in Jerusalem. Now we're back onto the road again, and there's another side road. It's once again blocked. That's the garbage collecting at the moment. This is a street. We've got some shops here. This used to be a Dr. Toast, but now it's a pizza restaurant. Over here you've got a supermarket for Bar Ilan. And now we're coming towards the famous Bar Ilan Street here in Jerusalem. So we've already filmed here. You can see intersection. This leads to many, many different roads over here. You've got a massive bookstore here called Yafe Noffeldheim. A huge collection of books here. Over here. They're doing a lot of road works here. They've been doing it actually for a while. It's the Bar Ilan Street, friends. Over here. Got different. Anyone tuning in live, we're doing a tour here of Jerusalem. Here on this, we've got a popcorn stand, and we've walked around here beforehand. I will stress that out. You've got different spice and nut store. Down there leads to another area of Jerusalem. And this is, I think, the third tour we're doing today. We just toured around Arzei Bira, another public area. This eventually goes down also towards another part of Jerusalem. So everywhere you've got history over here. Now we're about to walk into Bar Ilan Street here in Jerusalem. Street Bar Ilan. You can see they're doing roadworks. They've been doing this now for a couple of years. There's a popular bookstore here. Nothing beats Jerusalem, nothing beats Israel, friends. The best place in the world. They've got a big moed l'kol chai over here also, just to stress out. As a community, we explore all over Israel. That's one thing I will stress out. There are roadworks here. It's quite near the Golden Meir Boulevard, I believe. And so many areas are such a short walk away from each other here in Jerusalem. That's something I will definitely stress out over here. Okay, we can go, it's green. You can see some morning scenes here of Yerushalayim Shel Zahav, Jerusalem of gold. We are walking in gold, friends, over here. This is gold. That's what I will stress out over here. Got different bookstores. I've got a friend, I think, that works in this one. So anyone tuning in live, we're exploring all over Jerusalem. We do the rough carves over here. It's just a bookstore. Oh, you can see the side streets here in Jerusalem. We've got a place called Nachalat here. Let's just go inside. Let's explore some of the side streets here. You then usually go to one of the aims over here is to actually explore. This is a Shimon Chacham street. Explore the side streets of Jerusalem also. So we've been to many of these areas before. That's one thing I would definitely stress out. It's a Shimon Chacham street. We've got a supermarket right behind me. Yeshivat Chai Aaron, right on my right. So we're exploring all over Jerusalem. Anyone tuning in live, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe. Yeshivat Da'at Torah over here. It's in Jerusalem. See, there's still a Sukkah up. I remember it's just the festival of Sukkot quite recently. And you can see loads of different Torah institutions. As we're exploring this beautiful city. דבר אנגלית? לא דבר אנגלית, לא. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to find a specific yeshiva we're trying to go to at the moment to visit. So you've got a hummus restaurant here in Bar Ilan and different restaurants. That's something I would stress. Another big Knesset Heichel Abraham across the road. Probably another historic area. You've got place selling tefillin and mezuzot also. Just continue. סליחה, איפה רחוב שמעון חכם? זה שם? רק של זה? Okay, so אני הולך לשמאלה. Okay, so we're just gonna go back towards the street where we came from, so we get to see some more of the views. Because we're going to visit a yeshiva here on Shimon Chacham Street over here. So it's always a special privilege. Anyone tuning in live, we're exploring all over Jerusalem. Again, another side street scene over here. With different Torah institutions. Zerachov Shimon Chacham, Ken? Okay. I think we're very near. Okay, amazing. Over here. So I think on this note, we're just going to come inside here. Wish you all, you're going to see some views also. Wishing you all a great day. Thanks for watching.